stone, thy mouth runs faster than a deer in spring.
Hey, it makes more noise than a barrel full of jesters. Peace, ye painted puddings. We have work to do. Tonight, we tell a tale, a merry mess of love, disguise, and confusion.
Love and confusion? It sounds like my last marriage.
Hark! Let the forest of Arden show its lovers. Light them up. First, Orlando and Rosaline. He fights, she flees. Both fall fast and deep. A wrestler and a runaway? How romantic! Next, Oliver and Celia. He changes heart, she changes house. Match made in mischief.
A villain turned lover? She must have hit him on the head.
And Sylvius and Phoebe. He loves too much, she not at all. Yet, here they stand. A man's a sheep and she is the fence. He keep running into her. And finally, myself and Audrey. She took my stick and somehow my heart.
The sticks got more sense than either of you.
Enough jesting! Well, maybe not. Good folk, let the folly begin. As you like it!
Welcome to the world of As You Like It. Just now we met some of our funny characters who gave us a quick introduction. They hinted at love stories, funny misunderstandings, and even some heartbreak. Now, let's step into the palace where a serious fight is about to unfold between two brothers.
Yonder comes my master, your brother.
Go apart, Adam, and thou shalt hear how he'll shake me up.
Know you, sir, where you are.
Oh, sir, very well. He in your orchard.
Know you before whom, sir?
Hey, better than him I am before knows me. I know you're my eldest brother, but I have as much as of my father in me as you.
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain?
I'm no villain. I'm the youngest son of Sir Rolanda Boyce. But thou not, my brother. I will not take this hand from thy throat.
Sweet masters, be patient for your father's remembrance. Be at accord.
Let me go, I say.
I will not till I please. You have trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding me from all gentlemanlike qualities. I will no longer endure it.
You shall have some part of your will. I pray you leave me.
I will no further offend you than becomes me for my good.
Get you with him, you old dog.
Is old dog my reward? God be with my old master. He would not have spoke such a word. I shall make haste and pursue dear Orlando to leave this wretched place. I shall accompany him into the forest of Arden. There is greater pleasure of finding solace in the ghastly woods than this luxurious hell.
I will physic your rankness, and yet give no 1,000 crowns neither. Good morrow to your worship. Good, Monsieur Charles. What's the news at the new court? There is no news at the court, sir, but there is an old news. That is, the old duke is banished to the forest of Arden by his younger brother, the new duke. 3 or 4 loving lords have put themselves volunteer exile with him. Can you tell if Rosalind, the old duke's daughter, be banished with her father? Oh no, for the duke's daughter. Her cousin so loves her that if she wouldn't have followed her exile or have died staying behind her. You wrestle tomorrow before the duke? Marry do I, sir. I'm here to acquaint you with the matter I'm given, sir. Secretly, to understand that your younger brother Orlando hath the disposition to come in disguise against me. I have labored to dissuade him, but he is resolute. He will entrap thee by some treacherous device and never leave thee till he had taken thy life. If he come tomorrow, I'll give him his payment. I hope I shall see an end of my brother, for my soul hates nothing more than he.
You just saw how Orlando was treated badly by his own brother. Tired of the insults, Orlando decides to leave taking with him an old loyal servant named Adam. Let's now move to the palace courtyard where something exciting is about to happen. A wrestling match.
I pray thee, Rosaline, sweet my coz, be merry.
Dear Celia, I show more mirth than a mistress of, unless you could teach me how to forget a banished father.
How now, whither wander you? Mistress, you must come away to your father. Were you met the messenger? No, but by my honor, I was bid to come for you. By my troth, here comes Monsieur Lebeau. What's the news?
Here's the place appointed for the wrestling, and now they're ready to perform it.
Yonder, sure, they're coming. Let us now stay and see it. Here comes the Duke.
Come on! Since the youth will not be entreated, his own peril on his forwardness.
Is yonder the man? Even he, madame.
Alas, he's too young.
How now, daughter and cousin? Are you crept hither to see the wrestling? You will take little delight in it, but I'm sure there's such odds in the man.
The little strength I have, I would it were with you. Pray heaven, I be deceived in you.
I will finish you within 5 seconds. Are you ready? Are you ready? Start! Come on, Charles!
Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles! Charles!
I would I were invisible to catch the strong fellow by the leg.
Charles! 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 Charles!
1, 2, 3.
Charles! 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 Charles!
1, 2, 3.
No more! No more!
And the winner!
Hast thou, Charles?
He cannot speak, my lord.
Bear him away! What is thy name, young man?
Orlando, my liege, the youngest son of Sir Orlando Boyce.
Oh, thou hast been sent to some man else. I did still find him my enemy. But fare thee well, thou art a gallant youth. Oh, thou hast been told me of another father.
I'm more proud to be Sir Roland's son, his youngest son, and would not change their calling to be adopted here to Frederick.
My father loved Sir Roland as his soul.
Gentle cousin, let us go thank him. Sir, you have well deserved.
Gentlemen, wear this for me. Shall we go, Cuz?
Hey, fare you well, fair gentleman.
Can I not say, I thank you?
Did you call, sir? Have it you. Fare you well.
For passion hangs these weights upon my tongues. I cannot speak to her.
Good sir, I do friendship counsel in you to leave this place.
I thank you, sir, and pray you tell me this. Which one of the two was the daughter of the Duke that was treated the wrestling?
Indeed, the shorter is his daughter. The other is the daughter of the banished Duke. Sir, fare you well.
I rest much bounded to you. Fare you well.
That was an intense match. Orlando won, but more importantly, he won Rosaline's heart. However, Her happiness didn't last long. The Duke is angry and Rosalind will now face a life-changing punishment. Let's see what happens next.
Is it possible on such a sudden you should fall into so strong a liking with also Roland's youngest son?
The Duke, my father loved his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensure that you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase I should hate him, for my father hated his father dearly, yet I hate not Orlando.
Mistress, dispatch you with the safest haste and get you from our court.
Me, uncle?
You, cousin, within these 10 days, if that thou beest found so near a public court as 20 mouths, thou diest for it.
I do beseech your grace, let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me.
Thou art thy father's daughter. There's enough.
Treason is not inherited, my lord.
If she be a traitor, why so am I?
Thou art a fool. Thou wilt to show more bright and see more virtuous when she's gone. She's banished.
Pronounce the sentence on me, my liege. I cannot live out of her company.
You are a fool.
Oh, my poor Rosaline. Whither wilt you go? Wilt you change fathers? Let me give thee mine. Let my father seek another heir. Say what you canst. I'll come along with thee.
Why? Whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden.
Alas, what a danger will it be to us? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold.
I'll put myself in a poor and mean attire and with a kind of a smirch on my face.
Were it not better, because I'm more than common tall, that it suit me all the points like a man. Call me Ganymede, but what will you be called?
Something that had the reference to my state. No longer Celia, but Eliana, let's save it to liberty and not banishment.
Rosalind is banished, but her cousin Celia refuses to let her go alone. Together, they decided to run away. Rosalind will dress as a man and Celia as a poor country girl. Their destination? The mysterious forest of Arden. Meanwhile, the Duke is furious and sends people to search for them.
His grace is wrath, his patience grows but thin. The banished duke still lingers in his thought. The name of Rosalind doth vex him sore, for all the people of it under ways.
Enough! I'll not suffer such deceit. Find me that girl or let her be no more.
Shall we dispatch swift riders to the wood to seek where she and Celia do hide?
Do so and get me news as all day is done. Can it be possible that no man saw them?
My lord, the Roynish clown is also missing. The princess, gentlewoman, confesses your daughter and her cousin did much commend.
The wrestler that did but lately fall the Shinivy Charles, and she believes that youth is surely in their company.
Send to his brother.
As you just saw, the Duke has now ordered a full search for his daughter Celia and niece Rosalind. But they are already far from the court, heading deep into the forest. Let's follow them into this new world, the peaceful forest of Arden.
I pray you, bear with me. I can't go no further.
For my part, I'd rather bear with you than bear you. Well, this is the forest of Arden. Now I'm in Arden. The more fool I. When I was home, I was in a much better place. Be so good, Touchstone. Look you, who comes here?
Oh, Karen, that thou knewest how I do love her. I partly guess I have a loud ear now.
No, Corin, being old, thou canst not guess. Oh, Phoebe, Phoebe, Phoebe.
I pray you, one of your question, young man. If he for gold will give us any food, I faint almost to death.
How are you, clown? Peace, I say. Good evening to you, friend.
And to you, gentle sir, and to you all.
Pray, tell us, how may my father or I help ye travelers? I pray thee, shepherd, if that love or gold can bring us where we may rest ourselves and feed, he say young men travel with much oppressed and faint for succor.
I am a shepherd to another man. Scott, his flock, and balls of seeds are now on sale.
I pray thee, buy thou the cottage, pasture, and the flock.
And we will mend our wages. I like this place and would waste my time in it.
Go with me. I will be your very faithful feeder bee. My picture gold right suddenly.
Come, dear friends, it doth excite me to know that our mouths have not been put to misery yet.
Now the girls have reached the forest. Life here is tough but full of charm. They meet shepherds who are caught up in their own love dramas. The forest is slowly changing everyone who enters it. Let's now meet Duke Senior and his men who are also hiding here.
The Duke will drink under this tree. He hath been all this day to look you. And I have been all this day to avoid him. I will go sleep if I can. And I'll go seek the Duke. His banquet is prepared.
That was Jacques, a thoughtful man who prefers to stay away from others. He represents the quiet, serious side of life in the forest. But just nearby, Orlando and Adam are struggling with hunger. Let's check in on them.
Dear master, I can go no further. Oh, I die for food. Here, I lie down and measure out my grave. Farewell, kind master.
Why, how now, Adam? No greater heart in thee? Live a little, comfort a little, cheer thyself a little. If this uncouched forest yields anything savage, I'll either be food for it or bring it for food for thee.
What shall I find a man in barry trees? When laughter echoes in bowers yonder? Good sir, the cheer of hearty fellowship is wealth enough when the fortunes are but lean.
This night the Venetian shall feed our myth, and all shall toast to Duke Senior's grace.
A feast, a banquet fit for woodland kings, and yet no palace roof to crown our joys. The stars shall be our touches in the night, and the nature's flows our richest tapestry.
Come, let us drink to all the banished noble hearts, and pledge to better days yet may come.
But who comes here?
Forbear, I need no more,
Why, I haven't eaten none yet.
nor shall not till nasty be served. I almost died for food, and let me have it.
Sit down and feed, and welcome to our tables.
Speak you so gently. Pardon me, I pray you. I thought all things had been savage here.
True it is, we have seen better days.
Just an old poor man who after me hath limped in pure love.
Go find him out, and we will waste nothing till you return.
I thank ye and be blessed.
Thou seest we are not all alone happy. This wide and universal theatre presents more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play.
All the world's a stage. All the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. His act being 7 ages, 7 ages, 7 ages, 7 ages, 7 ages, 7 ages. At first the infant, then the whining schoolboy, creeping like a snail, unwillingly to school, and then the lover, sighing like a furnace, then a soldier, quick in quarrel, and then the justice, full of wise sauce and modern instance, and so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose. Last stage of all is second childishness. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
My fate does seem bleak, with the most threatening pangs of hunger. It does seem to me that my last breath has come upon me.
Welcome. Set down your venerable burden and let him feed.
We just saw an emotional moment, Orlando taking care of Adam, and the Duke welcoming them with kindness. And then came that famous line, all the world's a stage. But now, love is about to take center stage again. Let's see what Orlando is up to next.
Hang on there, my verse, in the witness of my love. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and the unexpressive she.
From east to Fistinin, there is no jewel like Rosaline. All the pictures fairest like, but black to Rosaline. Like no face kept in the mind, but the fair of Rosaline. This is a very false gallop of verses. Why do you infect yourself with them? Peace, you dull fool. I found them on a tree. Truly, the tree yields bad fruits.
At every sentence and rely Rosalind right, teaching all that read to know the quintessence of every sprite.
Oh, most gentle Jupiter.
Troyuk, who had done this? It is young Orlando that dreamed up the rational heels and your heart, both in an instant.
Alas, Tite, what shall I do with my doublet and hose? What did he? When thou sawest him? What said he? How looked he? Wherein went he? Where remains he? How parted with thee? And when shall thou see him again? Answer me in one word.
This a word too great for any mouth. Soft, comes he not here?
Goodbye. Let's meet as little as we can. I pray you mar no more trees with writing love songs in the barks. Rosalind is your love's name?
Yes, just.
I don't like her name.
There was no thought of pleasing you when she was christened.
What stature is she of?
Just as high as my heart.
Farewell. Good in your love.
Adieu, good Monsieur Melancholy.
I pray, what is it o'clock?
You should ask me what time of day. There's no clock in the forest. Where dwell you, pretty youth? Your accent is something much finer that you could afford in a so remote dwelling.
Indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak. There is a man who haunts the forest and abuses our young plants by carving Rosaline on their barks. I would give him some good counsel.
I am he that is so love-shaked. I pray you, tell me your remedy.
Love is merely a madness. I profess curing it by a counsel. And in this manner, he was to imagine me in his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me. At which time would I grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, shallow, that I drave my suitor from his mad humor of love. And thus I cured him. I would cure you if you would, but call me Rosaline and come every day to my court to woo me.
Now, by the faith of my love, I will, pretty youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosaline.
Orlando is so in love. He's writing Rosaline's name everywhere in the forest. Rosaline, disguised as Ganymede, teases Orlando and begins to treat him for love. She wants to know if his love is true. Meanwhile, there is another love story starting nearby. Let's turn to Touchstone and Audrey.
Audrey! Come apace, good Audrey. my simple features content you. Your features? Lord warrant us. What features? Truly, I would have the gods make thee poetical. I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest? Is the true thing? No, truly. The truest poetry is most feeling. Do you wish then that the gods have made me poetical? I do truly. But be it as it may be, I will marry thee. Well, the gods give us joy. Yay, 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 yay. Hey, I'm here. Oops. Sorry.
Touchstone's silly and sweet romance with Audrey gave us a good laugh. In the next scene, Rosaline will meet someone else who has fallen for her disguise. And this complicates things even more.
Never speak to me. I'll weep. What did he swear? He comes this morning and comes not.
Nay, certainly there's no truth in him.
Do you think so? Not true love? Oh, come, let us remove.
Oh, Phoebe, Phoebe, sweet Phoebe, do not scorn me, do not, Phoebe.
I fly the pharaoh not into thee, but come not near me.
And why? I pray you, who might be a mother that you insult, exalt all at once, O the wretched? You foolish shepherd, wherefore do you follow her? You are 1,000 times a proper man than she a woman. But mistress, know yourself. Thank heaven for good man's love. For I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can, you're not for all the markets.
Sweet youth, I had rather hear you chide than this man woo.
I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than woes made in wine. Besides, I like you not, shepherdess. Look upon him better.
Whoever loved that loved not at first sight.
Sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Notion that the youth spoke to me, it's a pretty youth. His pride becomes him. I love him not, no, hate him not, and yet.
Phoebe loves Ganymede, but Sylvius loves Phoebe. What a triangle! And no one knows Ganymede is actually Rosalind. Let's return now to Orlando, who is late for a very important promise.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Why? How now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? Never come in my sight more.
My fair Rosalind, I come with an hour of my promise.
Breaking our promise in love? Nay, come no more in my sight. What? Would you say to me now that I were your very, very Rosaline?
I would kiss before I spoke.
Well, in her person, I say I'll not have you.
Then in my own person I die.
But come, ask me what you will. I'll grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Yes, for it will lie.
And wilt thou have me?
Ah, and 20 such. Come, sister, you shall be the priest and marry us.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she'll do as I do.
Oh, but she is wise.
Or else she could not have wit to do this.
For these 2 hours, Rosalind, I leave thee.
2 o'clock is her hour. If you break 1 jot of your promise or come 1 minute behind your hour,
Aye, so adieu.
adieu.
Rosalind is testing Orlando's love, and they jokingly agreed to get married. But soon, bad news arrives. Orlando has been injured. Let's see how Rosalind reacts.
You say enough. Is it not past 2 o'clock? Look, who comes here?
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle Phoebe did bid me give you this.
Patience herself would startle at this letter. Will thou love such a woman? What? To make thee an instrument and play false strains upon thee? Well, go your way to her and say this, that if she love me, I'll charge her to love thee.
Good morrow, fair ones. Pray you, if you know, where stands a sheepcote fenced about with olive trees?
Left on your right brings you to the place, but at this hour there's none within.
Then I should know you by description. The boy is fair of female favor, the woman low and browner than her brother. Are you not the owners of the house I did enquire for?
We are.
Orlando doth commend to you both. Unto the youth he doth calls his Rosalind. He sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must be understood by this?
I pray you tell it.
Pacing through the forest, Orlando threw his eye aside, and marked which object did present itself under an old oak. A rich, ragged man lay sleeping under a bush shade. A lioness lay couching, head on ground with cat-like watch. This seen, Orlando did approach the man, and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I have heard him render him the most unnatural that lived amongst men.
And well he might do so.
But to Orlando?
Twice did he turn his back, but kindness nobler even than revenge, and nature made him give a battle to the lioness, who quickly fell before him, and I awaked.
Are you his brother? Wasn't you that did so oft contrive to kill him?
That was I, but is not I.
But for the bloody napkin?
The lioness had torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled, and now he fainted, and cried in fainting, Rosalind. Brief, I recovered him. He sent me hither, stranger as I am, to tell this story, that you might excuse his broken promise, and to give this napkin dyed in his blood. Unto the youth he doth calls his Rosalind. Many will swoon when they do look on blood.
There is more in it. Cousin Ganymede?
Look, he recovers.
I pray, tell your brother how well I counterfeited.
There was no counterfeit. There is testimony in your complexion. It is a passion of earnest.
Counterfeit, I assure you.
Come, you look paler and paler.
What light breaks from yonder face? In one glance my heart is thine.
And mine? Though never before nor did it stir so sudden.
Let's waste no time, sweet Eliana. I would marry thee as soon as breath allows.
Then let the forest hear our voice, and the morning find us wed.
What a surprise! Oliver, once cruel, has now changed and fallen in love with Celia. Rosalind, hearing of Orlando's injury, faints. Love is getting more serious. Let's see how all these tangled hearts are untangled.
Is it possible that on so little acquaintance you should like her? That but seeing you should love her?
Neither call the giddiness of it in question, the poverty of her small acquaintance, nor her sudden consenting. But say with me, I love Eliana.
You have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow. Thither I'll invite the Duke. Look you, here comes my Rosalind.
Oh, my dear Orlando, how it grieves me to see thee hide wear thy in a scarf.
It's my arm.
I thought thy heart has been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, but with the eyes of a lady.
Your brother and my sister no sooner met, but they looked. No sooner looked, but they loved.
They shall be married tomorrow. But oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eye.
Why, then, tomorrow I cannot serve your time for Rosaline?
I can live no longer by thinking.
I'll weary you. Then no longer with idle talking. I'm a magician. Therefore, put you in your best array. For if you will be married tomorrow, you shall enter Rosaline if you will. Look, here comes a lover of mine and lover of hers.
Youth, you have done me much ungentleness.
I care not if I have. Look upon him, love him, he worships you.
Good shepherd, tell this you what is to love.
It is all to be made of sighs and tears, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
If this be so, why blame me to love you?
If this be so, why blame me to love you?
If this be so, why blame me to love you?
No more of this. Tomorrow meet me all together. I'll marry you if I ever marry a woman, and I'll be married tomorrow. I'll satisfy you if I ever satisfy a man, and you shall be married tomorrow. I'll content you if what pleases contents you, and you shall be married tomorrow. As you love me, so fare you well. I have left your commands.
Rosaline has promised to solve everyone's love troubles. And tomorrow, there will be weddings. She has a magical plan. Let's get ready for the big reveal.
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that the boy can do all that he had promised?
I do sometimes and sometimes not.
You say, if I bring in your Rosaline here, you'll bestow her on Orlando here,
That would I, had I kingdoms to give to her.
and you'll marry me if I be willing, and if you refuse to do, you'll give yourself to this most faithful shepherd.
So is the bargain?
And from hence, I go to make these doubts all even.
I do remember in the shepherd boy some lively touches of my daughter's favor.
There is sure another flood towards this coupler coming to the ark. Here comes a pair of very strange beasts in which tongues are called fools.
Touchstone? Here?
Yes, my lord.
I'm so shocked to see you here. At the same time, I'm glad that you are here. May I ask, who is this?
She's my betrothed, the love of my life and pain in my head.
But what had provoked you to come here?
Provoked? I was forced.
Forced? Forced by whom?
Why don't you find it out yourself? They're right in front of you.
Huh?
To you, I give myself, for I am yours. To you, I give myself, for I am yours.
If there be truth inside, you're my daughter.
If there be truth inside, you're my Rosalind.
If sights and shape be true, why then my love adieu?
This I must make conclusion of these most strange events. Yes, eight that must take hands, if truth holds true contents. You and you, no cross shall part. You and you, a heart in heart. You to his love must accord, or have a woman to your lord. You and you are sure together as winter to foul weather.
Let me have audience for a word or two. Duke Frederick addressed a mighty power purposely to take his brother here and put him to the sword and to the skirts of this world he came where, meeting with an old religious man. After some question with him, was converted both from his enterprise and from the world. His crown bequeathing to his banished brother.
I accept it. Every of this happy number that have endured shrewd days and nights with us shall share the good of our eternal fortune. Play music, you brides and bridegrooms all, with measures heaped in joy to the measures fall.
If I heard you rightly, the Duke has put on a religious wife and thrown into neglect pompous court?
He hath.
To him will I. Out of these convertites there is much matter to be heard and learned.
Proceed, proceed. We'll begin these rites. As we do trust they lend in true delights. This does stress upon the unity of brotherhood, sans hate or cry, maketh the world a lovely stage, who's not shy. Let the times be joyous and merry again, and dance away to yonder gay, as love abounds once again.